Rocket League fans, welcome to Minor League
And
Doubles.
there's still a big chance here for anyone to take this in regulation, and this is
No!
net. 10 seconds are gone, and the ball.
With both members of Orange out of net right now, towards the net. This is a need. Numerics puts it in. This game's not over yet.
Bring out your predictions, bring out your scores. Let's see where we go. Game 7, winner moves on, loser goes home. Fridge in position, scores!
Just an insane series.
I just typed in chat. I can feel my heartbeat. It's so tense.
What a series!
Final 8 teams in this minor league doubles season number 5, and we see another 2 hit the road for this season tonight. Flames and Pandas in game number 1 of our doubleheader. Sharks and Ducks a little bit later. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. My name is Curtis. That is Inanimate J, and the quarterfinals are upon us as the Flames and Pandas get set to do battle.
And it's been exciting so far. The season itself, 10 weeks long, a lot of grinding going on there for these teams. 16 of them fallen by the wayside already, 14 before the regular season ended. 2 more in the wild card as the Jets and the Bulls falling last weekend on Utopia Coliseum. Now we get to see what 4 teams remain as we move out of the divisional matchups into the conference semifinals this week. First one, I think the most important thing to note for the first matchup here is the Pandas again. Second time in 3 seasons they've made the playoffs. Second time in 3 seasons of making the playoffs, they've had to make a roster switch in the final week before they have to play their playoff match.
And talk about getting thrown into the fire. Commentix having to come in and do yeoman's work and get used to a play style that may or may not be something he can be familiar with in the time given. Of course, Beast resigned as a member of the Pandas, and now Commentix comes into a playoff type scenario where this could be his only series of the season. He makes his debut in the season five playoffs.
Yeah, I can't imagine what kind of nerves are on the docket with him. He'll have longtime Pandas member Palm Wonderful alongside of having played the entire season. Hopefully they've had some time to gel, really get set, because they're up against a Flames roster, and if you'll pardon the pun, that is red hot right now. Ray and Ninja in for the Flames as they got through a pretty tough 7-game series against the Bulls, but honestly were looking quite good as they did so, and you gotta feel like the ball is in their court right now.
Well, and you mentioned that they had a 7-game series. To be honest, it was a series, even though it went 7 games, there really wasn't much of a doubt as to who was going to come out the victor of it. Unlike our first series that we saw last week, which was an absolute classic between the Sharks and Jets, this one had a little more feel to it for the Flames. They come in with a tidal wave of momentum against a Panda squad that better not be sleeping on the job, because they will get hit, and they will get hit hard if they are.
Speaking of momentum, 21 of the respondents for MLD Fantasy Pick'em for the playoff bracket had the Flames advancing past the Pandas in this first round. And a little bit on the later note, 32 of 33 respondents picked the Ducks to advance. Not a single respondent picked the Sharks to come out of that one. So they have a chance to play Upset Special coming up a little bit later tonight. Teams are in, Curtis. I think you're ready. I'm ready. I've been hype all week for this one.
Let's go. If they, I know the MLD crowd in chat is ready, and everybody watching on their big screens, on their tablets, their phones, their computers, their projector screens, their movie theaters, everywhere that you can get MLD action. We are ready to go. Flames and Pandas, best of 7 series. Winner moves on to the conference championship weekend. We are ready. 300 seconds on the clock. Here we go. It is Commentix and Palm Wonderful in the Panda green. It is Ray and Ninja for the Flames in their red color. Getting into the Flames end, it'll be Ninja with the interrupt at the halfway line. He will give chase. It's in the corner. Pass out into the middle. Ray's a little late to the party. It'll be sent off to the side as it careens off the side ramp. 20 seconds in. Teams basically getting their feelers out. Up in the Flames end, Ninja clears his back line pretty well. Is on the sidewall, not a ton of pressure coming in. It feels backflip coming out from, that was Commentix. This will be back towards Commentix at the side wall. He does a little bit of a recovery job, but is a little late to getting back to it. We are 45 seconds in, still scoreless. Flames and Pandas really being a lot slower, each of them, than we thought we were going to see first things first.
Well, one thing I'm liking out of the Flames so far here is that, contrary to last week, where you saw Ninja trying to do a little bit too much, kind of stepping over Ray, they've really sorted out their rotations here in the 2v2 setting, and they're really doing well getting the ball upfield. The problem is they're losing control of it. The Pandas are applying pressure right now, looking more likely to score first.
Oh, that's right in front. Panda's able to put that one home. It's Palm Wonderful with a great pass from Commentix.
Commentix, really good job controlling this up the boards here. That little touch to roll that around the challenge, up high off the intersection from Ray, gets beat there. Ninja can't get across. First blood for the Pandas, and that's a goal that they sorely needed.
Yeah, absolutely, and one that will hopefully get the jitters out of Commentix, but he attacked that really, really calmly, so huge credit to him. Back the other way is Commentix. He will defer to Ray. Ray is up in the air, going to put this off of his wheel well out front. Taken in by Commentix. Commentix working around Ninja. Palm Wonderful giving Ray the business in front of the Flames net, but it's all for naught. Ninja has control. Taking his time. He's at the halfway line, going to try to get it up and around Palm. That's not going to work. Ray with an angle. That's a pass and an attempted shot. Just missed, but it's going to go on the far side for Ray as Hellfire spews from the net. It's one apiece.
Good placement from Ray. Low shot, just a little bit wide there. Gets all three players to dive into it. Palm Wonderful tries to recover, can't get in front of it in time as Ray cuts the angle far left to the back post. Ties that game up at 1. We have a game on our hands.
We do indeed. We are 1 minute and 44 seconds in to this contest. We've seen 2 goals. This is going to go back towards the Flames net. Ninja has control in the corner. Challenge incoming. Didn't keep control of it. It'll get careened back off of the opposite sidewall. Ray is up the side. Is not able to grab side boost. Ninja will give a look in the offensive end. Thought about a demo. Didn't need it. It's off the back. This is a chance coming in for Ray. He is up, but the ball is going to go over him thanks to Commentix. We remain tied up as we approach halftime.
Really dangerous there from the Pandas. Commentix had to be super careful to tip that ball up and away from Ray, who was just a little bit late on the challenge as well. Now Palm Wonderful with a chance to try and get past the whole Flames defense, pushing Ray out of the way. And it's just going to die here. The Flames finally set up on D.
Oh, wow. Pandas let an opportunity go by. That sat in front of the Flames net for a good 3 or 4 seconds before anybody had a shot at it. Still scoreless. Coming out, Ninja. Coming into the offensive corner, he'll tap it out to Ray. Ray is there, off the nose, he scores, 2-1, and the Flames take the lead.
Unfortunately, Commentix grabs a boost, doesn't realize the ball's coming in there, so Ninja has a chance to lift it over him as he recovers. Palm Wonderful tries to challenge that one, but he goes to intercept right as Ray's going to shoot. If he challenges the ball on its flight, probably a better chance to intercept that, and instead they give up the goal. Flames with the lead now.
2-2, 1-1-1 was just on your scoreboard. Full house, what do you got? Easy, 2-1. Flames have the advantage. This will be up off the sidewall towards mid. That's a P of a shot right at the Flames net. Commentix ties the game from a long way away.
Unfortunately, Ninja goes up the boards there, trying to play it on a roll. It bounces hard out, and Ray, you see him get caught there, doesn't realize that ball's coming towards him, and by the time he does, freezes up, can't get up to make the save, and Commentix just chips him. Ties it up at 2.
119 seconds left in game 1. That's a Palm Wonderful kickoff win. Has a one-on-one against the Flames, and it will be sent back the other way by Ninja. Off the roof of Commentix. He'll get a second touch. It's up in the air for Palm Wonderful. He will take his time, grab boost, and then work on attacking. Takes the interruption at the halfway line. Out comes Commentix. It's going to be sent right at Palm Wonderful. Ray is going to fly above the ball. Palm has a little bit of control, but Commentix will take it from him. And the Pandas can try to move in on offense. Trying to find a winner here in this game 1. Nothing separates them as we have 1:20 to go. It's going to go a little bit of a dribble control play by Palm Wonderful, but Commentix will have to give chase in his own corner. Up that corner wall. Through the air at the crossbar. It goes off the wheel well. Dangerous area, and Commentix with a very clutch clear. Gets it away from the back line. It remains deuces wild.
Really close there as that ball came down at the near post. I think it was Ray, actually, who went up, tried to bring that one down just lightly enough that Ninja had a chance at that one. Commentix, though, very patient, able to clear it away.
Dribble play coming out, and Palm Wonderful can't dribble both of them. Back in the Pandas end we go. That goes off the back. Right in front looking there was Ninja. He cannot put it home. And out come the Pandas. Commentix gets around one. That'll be a pass to, or that'll actually be a pass to Commentix from Palm. And the Flames take possession. Deuce is wild still. This is off the back. Incoming player for the Flames. That is Ninja with a chance. Could not finish it off. And Commentix will put it in the opposite corner. 17 left. Looking at a possible OT in game one. Things shaping up to be really, really good in this series. This will be up the sidewall. Panda's trying to threaten this. Will be off the ceiling. That's a chance if he can time it. It goes off the corner. Still 3 seconds left. He will defer. Will Palm Wonderful, and the Flames will get it off the wall. Should touch the ground right soon. How about maybe not? Oh, that was close enough. That was going in, but we are deuces wild in OT for game one.
Just couldn't keep it above there. Palm Wonderful, closest player to the ball, wisely opting to let that go instead of tipping it on towards his own net. 2-2, anybody's game. This one's been played so close, and we're still only in game one of this best of 7.
14 seconds into OT. Panda's trying to recover possession. Palm Wonderful gets it out to half. Goes over half for Ninja. Ninja with a good long clear. Has a chance to follow it up. It's off the corner wall. Right in front. Palm not with a great attack there. It'll go off the back. Needing a clear is Commentix, and he will get one. And the Pandas will try to regroup. Going towards the Flames net. Trying to cut the angle. Palm is still there. It'll wrap around the corner. Keeping that one in is going to be Commentix. Loses control of this. In comes Palm Wonderful, trying to keep the forecheck alive as he pinches the line. Commentix still there.
No.
It's towards his own net. And that is a Ninja goal, but you can thank Commentix. He wanted to put that off his own corner.
Yeah, just gets a little too close to this ball, flies past him, tries to tap it off the backboard, and they always say you hit the best redirects into your own net. Press F to pay respects for Commentix on his debut, scores the own goal in overtime, and now they're down a game in the series.
And that is a case of he rushed the play, because I think he had some time to do something different with that ball. I did not see a Flame in the immediate area looking to threaten that, and he just kind of rushed the play. What do you think?
I think it's more that he jumped up into the play a little bit early, thought that Palm was going to have a bit of a better challenge, and instead it came right back towards his own goal. So he had to stop as the arc of the ball goes up over his head. Now by that point, his only option is to go back and try and tip it up and away if he thinks it's going in. Can't really tell from the replay whether or not it was going to go in, but regardless, his instinct to go up his right was just a little bit late in doing so and ended up putting it in his own net.
Yeah, very, very odd situation there, but Commentix, indeed, it puts his team into a situation they don't want to be in. They're down 1-0 to the Red Hot Flames, and we'll see if the Flames can start to gather that momentum. Waiting on one to get in, might be looking at a server remake here. They'll try a light show to keep it going. But that's the start you want if you're the Flames, albeit maybe not the way you thought you were going to get it, but they are not going to say no to that. And they are in. Good.
Ray got in. Looks like we might have to remake the server after. It's doing that thing where one player disconnects in between games, so I'll put a message out to the teams as soon as we get a chance. But, Chad's got it right. You just got to Taylor Swift shake that off, because I mean, you score 100% of the nutty redirects into your own net, right? And if you're gonna do it, why not in a playoff debut with everything on the line, right?
Yeah, that no better place to do it, right? So you're exactly on the money with that. Commentix going to put this into the Flames' end as they try to get one to start things off, and an attempted save is not going to keep that one out. Commentix gets the goal.
Okay, so he put it in the right end this time. Just a long loft towards net, but you see where Ray is underneath the flight of the ball. Gets beat by that midfield play. Ninja off on the far side as well, completely out of position. Both the Flames get caught in transition there. The Pandas strike first again here, but score first, not necessarily win game. They did it in game one.
That's a fair point. And then the Flames came back with 2 unanswered to get the lead and really never looked back. This will be back into the Pandas' corner. Coming in, Ninja. He will lose that 50 ball. Back at the halfway line. Up off the side. To the perimeter, taken in by Ninja. He'll follow it up. Look to squeak it out to the front. Ray will not get past Palm Wonderful. Commentix lurking in the middle as well. Really good defensive challenge is going to send that back towards half. Flames have a chance to work in the offensive end again. Incoming Ninja. Ninja will lose that battle. Still an opportunity. Goes around, chance near side, and it remains a 1-0 lead. We have a minute 15 gone, and the Pandas doing really, really well at this point.
Yeah, very good job right now. They're under a little bit of siege here, and I'm starting to get the feeling they're missing out on boot. Wow. They're just a little bit low on boost here, and a quick look at their cameras will confirm that there. The Flames doing a very good job managing the boost for the green and black team right now. They're struggling just to get the ball up, but Kamencic's zero boost dribble plays very, very on point at that point.
Almost 2 minutes in. Flames still trying to find a comeback in this. Kamencic's going to take it back into his own end. Tries to put it up above his crossbar, and that is all Ray. Ninja put it in, but Ray is the cause of that goal, giving him pressure up the back wall.
Part of it, too, is both Pandas, you see them chasing the ball back in their corner there. Leaves them no options if they don't get that ball high up over top of the crossbar, which they don't as they go up. It isn't very powerful on the clear, just falls below the crossbar, and Ninja picks it off, ties that game up at 1.
2 minutes in now, officially, as we are tied at 1 apiece. Flames with a really good comeback goal. This will be at half. They want to get one more before halftime. This will be off the back. They have a 2-on-0 situation to make it happen. This will pop into the front for Ray, but he cannot finish this off, as it will be remaining at 1-1 game as the Pandas will move in. Going off the sidewall. Chance for the Flames. Incoming Ray. Ray is going to be a little late to the party, though. It'll wrap around the corner. Trying to keep it in his control is Ray. He does for the moment. Pandas a little bit rushed on their touches defensively, and that they nearly paid for it, but Kamencik makes a nice save.
You make a good point about them being rushed on their touches there. You see the first 2 defensive touches, one by Kamencik and the other by Palm Wonderful. Neither of them have a follow-up play in mind when they hit it. And the Flames are the first ones who pick it off and keep that pressure built up.
That's going to go towards that green net. It goes off the back. Chance, far side, it's Ninja with a nutty angle. It's 2-1.
Really good pressure by Ninja here. First shot's on target. Palm forced into a difficult save. Then this angle by Ninja. Just side foots that from a sharp angle. Make sure that it goes goalwards, and there's no backup play for the Pandas there in net. Now they face themselves another comeback to try and force overtime here.
Back to the center dot. Playing with 2 minutes left in game 2. Flames trying to get a 2-0 lead out of this series. Ninja will defer to Kamencik. Gets contact around him. This will go off the ramp. Up that side ramp near the halfway line. Ninja trying to get it up and around 2 Pandas, and a good challenge by Kamencik will take it away. Kamencik on his own back line now will jump after this. 100 seconds left in game 2. Ninja still there. They're trying to will pressure into the middle of the scoring area. The Pandas are having nothing of it, though. Super patience now from the Pandas as they eventually just will a clear into the Flames' end.
Oh, but then Ninja willing that ball back out. Zero boost, falls with style, and tips that one upfield with a really great double touch there to buy Ray time to get in and clear that one upfield. The longer that they play with the ball at their feet, well, actually, I guess at their bumpers or cars, they don't really have feet, but the longer they keep the ball in their possession away from that Pandas offense, the more likely this 1-goal lead's going to stand.
60 seconds left. Flames on the attack. This is going to be Ninja looking for the far side. He goes well wide of the intended target. Ray is still there. Bounces it up the back. It's going to go off of Palm Wonderful into the net. 3-1. That may seal game 2.
You see that hesitation right there. Backs up, doesn't get square to the line, and as that ball bounces around awkwardly off the baseboard, he's frozen by every motion. Finally connects with the hitbox and just dribbles in. Once you cross the plane of that near post, challenge the ball. Just go full bore, because you should have faith that your teammates got boost and rotating behind you.
Nice work. 3-1 though. Unfortunately, not nice work for the Pandas, as they've had 2 own goals really seal their fate at this point. But the Flames taking advantage nicely. This will be back to the halfway line. Popping out is Ray. Coming back, Ninja. Ninja gets good clear into the Pandas' end. It'll wrap off the ceiling. Kamencik's trying to get something done. This will be back up the halfway line. He has an angle at possibly putting one in. Nope, little off of that, and Palm Wonderful nearly had it as well. He can't finish it. It's still a threat. They need a quick goal, then they can hope for a kickoff goal potentially. But it does not look like they are going to get that here. The Flames are going to walk away with a 2-0 lead in the series. Hard-fought game, but the Pandas are doing themselves in with unforced errors.
Yeah, we've got that Just look at the shots. Just look at the shots, Curtis. 8 shots from the Flames. The Pandas really just completely unable to get that ball under control. And it's really it here. We're gonna go ahead and remake the server though, just to make sure that everybody's got themselves sorted out here. But I mean, the Pandas, I can't really say that they're architects of their own demise. Yeah, they've got two goals into their own net so far this series, but
one of them being an OT.
One of them's an OT goal, sure, but I think the biggest problem was that they just really didn't have a plan with the ball defensively in that last game. And the offensive numbers for the Flames really tell you that tale, because 8 shots to 2, that tells me everything is in that green end and just being fired on net.
Yeah, it's a fair point. We'll see which version of the Pandas we see here. Maybe the little extended break will give them time to get their heads around what's going on in this series. We are looking at a 2-0 lead for the Flames, but as we know in MLD, we've seen before, leads in series mean absolutely nothing until there's 4 in the win column in a best of 7. So this series is not over yet by any stretch of the imagination.
I mean, the Jets got out to a 2-0 lead on the Sharks in the wildcard weekend last time out. What happened? Sharks won the series 4-3. 2-0 lead doesn't mean anything. 3-0 lead doesn't mean anything. Just look at the Season 2 championship. The Ducks getting reverse swept by a heavily underdog Dodger squad that went down in MLD legend with that reverse sweep. And it just goes to show you.
Thank you, Numerics, for one of the best Rocket League calls of all time. Appreciate that.
unless you can put 4 wins up, it really doesn't matter. You've got to find that final win.
Yeah, you cannot relax just yet if you are the Flames. You need to definitely be on attack mode, because ultimately with them having the amount of shots that they had in that last game, there's no reason they shouldn't have probably 5 or 6 goals. They just couldn't direct those shots on target, which was one of their main errors, because for as many shots as they had, there were only 3 saves on the Pandas side.
Absolutely. And you know what, though? Pressure is a funny thing. It gets inside your head regardless of whether or not it's directly on target. It just sinks in to the back of your head, and you go, man, what are we going to do to get this ball upfield and try and get this kind of pressure on their end?
Yeah, absolutely. It just becomes strangling at that point. This will be at the halfway line as we start up game number 3. Flames trying to take their time a little bit. Palm Wonderful will have none of that and will send it across ways. Mentix has to be careful with this in his own corner. Still ekes out to half. That'll be a Ray answer and a goal. Flames out to their first lead on their first goal.
Watch this from Ray's perspective. Commentix into the corner there. Palm Wonderful nowhere to be found. He's actually behind Ray along that sideboard there. No options for his teammate Commentix to put that ball, because as soon as he plays it into the corner, there's no follow-up and there's no coverage on top of that. Really difficult decision from the Pandas, and the Flames take full advantage.
30 seconds in. This is going to go back to the Pandas end. Really good takeaway, though. And this will get it back off the ramp. That ekes out to the center position. Good takeaway. Ray has a chance here if he can get behind the ball. Has the cut. It goes off the back. He will try to put this towards the near post. Ninja's there as well. It's still up in the air in front of that goal line. Ray will defer, make sure there's no boost to steal, and he will work out. Back to the halfway line. Giving a struggle is Ninja. Palm Wonderful trying to get something done. Good clear, but not very far. Flames do live to tell about it, though. Minute 10 in. Back to the scoring box. Flames playing a little bit more defensively right now. Not a ton of attack in them. That'll be off the nose from Ninja. Ray, trying to be careful, will play more defensive in his own end, but gets a misguided touch, but we'll live to tell about it as it gets back towards half again. 1-0 Flames. We play with a minute and a half gone. Pandas trying to get something going. They've had the majority of possession in this game, haven't been able to do anything with it, and that's been the story of this series for them.
A lot of their problem is when they have the ball, they're trying just a little bit too hard to force the play. Either Commentix putting the ball long, or Palm Wonderful really trying to force a dribble play that, to be honest, isn't quite on because of how well positioned the Flames are in defense here. They're going to have to try and manage the boost better, because a lot of this play right now, they're on such low boost that they don't have any opportunity to get past the defense once they beat them with a dribble. But how about that shot?
That is a seed from Commentix that there's nothing Ray can do anything about it. If I'm not mistaken, was it a pinch? No. It was not. It was just a really good answer at the top of the box.
Yeah, Ray gets frozen because from his perspective, he sees Ninja win that ball, doesn't actually see Commentix behind it for the shot until it's too late. By the time he reacts, it's already over top of him. Let's tie game 1-1.
2:50 left. This will be a one-on-one play trying for the far side, but it'll be a clear instead of a save as Ninja gets into it. Flames work it out. Trying to get it far side. Chance for Commentix to take that one away. Gets a long clear. Nothing on target. They'll work the setup. Coming out of the Flames. Ray gets around 1, but not around 2 as Commentix regroups back. Ninja trying to make something happen. Back the other way comes Commentix. Good long clear. That might actually be on target if the Pandas are not careful. Palm Wonderful does make the save, and he has an opportunity the other way. A little bit of ping pong. This is Palm. Has one towards the net and too far back in his own net's Ninja, and it's 2-1.
Watch this control from Palm. Ray challenges that ball, but is so awkward on the aerial. Ninja's recovering into the net. Nothing he can do because Ray hung him out to dry on that back line there. And Palm Wonderful just lifting it up, and then a little tap to get it under the bar and in. Pandas lead 2-1.
2:12 left and a 2-1 score for the Pandas as they've come back in this game with 2-1 entered. Up is Commentix. It's almost like you don't want to take the first goal in any of these games in this series because both times the other team has come back to take the lead. There's a shot and a right place, right time save for Ninja. 2-1 still.
What a reaction save by Ninja. Actually did have to get up and tip that one away because that Octane hitbox, as tall as it is, just wasn't quite tall enough to really play that one up and away into the crossbar. Really good reactions from Ninja. That was a bullet.
That was indeed. This will be a chance for the Pandas to move out. Commentix puts it deep into Flames territory. It'll pop back out to the middle, looking far side is Commentix, but Ninja with a really powerful clear. Down to a minute and a half left. Flames playing a lot of defense right now, not a ton of attack from the guys in orange at the moment. This will be Ninja missing on this. Ray needs a clear. He will go for a dribble instead. Looks to get it around 1. It wins the challenge. This will be in front still. Bounces it off the backboard. Still a chance for Ray, but coming in Commentix with a very good clear. Down to 60 seconds left. We're in crunch time in Game 3.
Not sure if the passive wait for that ball to cross down below the crossbar was the right idea for Ray. Oh, Palm Wonderful just completely got himself deep 6 in the corner, and Commentix, having to realize that very quickly, recovers to keep that one a 2-1 game.
And this is a chance for the Pandas to possibly ice this game, but it will go into the corner instead for Ninja. Ninja out to the mid. Needs to get good contact. It will go off the ramp. Flames realizing that they are in desperate straits for Game 3 if they want to make a game of it. They need to get something downfield. This will be a chance for Ray to do so. Gets one in the corner. Wraps around hard, but there to take it is Palm Wonderful down to the last 20. Flames giving chase in their own end again. It's Ray. Ray off the spoiler. That's a dangerous place to be, but Ninja will bail him out. Ray tries to win a 50 at half. It needs to stay in the Pandas' end for them to have a shot, but both Flames are ahead of the ball. This will be off the back. Chance for the Pandas to ice it. This will go off the post. It's still in the air for the moment, and not anymore. Pandas walk away with a Game 3 win. We have ourselves a series.
Series on at this point here, and a couple of little mistakes as the pressure started to mount for the Flames. As they tried a little bit too hard to force that play upfield while they trailed by a goal, and they paid for it because the Pandas drifted back, waited for them to make those panic touches out of their own defensive end, and really punished them by keeping that pressure on.
Fair enough. 6 shots to 3 as well. Pandas doubling up the Flames shots. Flames played a majority of that game in their own end, which is an exact flip-flop from what we saw from them in Game 2.
Yeah, a lot of that I think came down to making the right adjustments. They were I honestly think the first 2 games were nerves. They settled down, they put the ball where they needed to, they had follow-up play in mind, and they were able to really push the issue with that Flames defense.
Well, we have ourselves a 2-1 series in favor of the Flames at the moment. Need to get to 4 wins. As mentioned, having an advantage in a series means absolutely nothing to MLD. This will be in front, and Ray cannot get the shot on frame. Commentix will take control in his own corner. Towards the sidewall, Ninja will take a look back. Ray coming in. Ray trying to get the double, gets the dunk, but it's not towards net. 30 seconds in already. Pandas have a play that goes off the back wall. Ninja with the takeaway, but does not get a great distance on it. And it will be a redirect back into the Pandas' end. That was very close. Still close. Ninja towards net. It's still in frame. Commentix can't remove it. Chance there for Ray. Ray trying to flick it, but he will get it knocked aside. We are 50 seconds in. Pandas scrambling in front of their own cage.
Everybody breathed a sigh of relief there as nobody got the contact that I'm sure they would have wanted at any point during that sequence, and the Pandas able to juggle that ball up and over the crossbar a number of times to keep this one scoreless.
This is a chance, and Palm Wonderful squeaks to the left of this ball, and it does not get contact on it. It's a 1v1 the other way. Good flick 50-50 that will still remain in the Pandas' end for the Flames. Palm Wonderful tries to take control. Ninja removes that. This will be off of towards the halfway line. Takeaway there from Ray, and Commentix will try to get it back into the Flames territory and will succeed in doing so.
Big opportunity for the Pandas that just didn't quite pan out. Ninja cheated up a little bit too high underneath Ray, and as they lose the ball, Palm Wonderful...
Oh, great play.
You know what? I take back the criticism of the Pandas in transition there. Palm Wonderful keeps that ball under control. Those Marauder dribbling skills just undresses both of the Flames as Ninja and Ray get turned inside out, and the Pandas lead here with 2 minutes off the clock.
3-14 left in game number 3. Or number 4, sorry. 2-1 lead for the Flames. Pandas trying to eke out the series tie and make this a best of 3. 2 minutes in. Ninja loses this possession. Missing the boost. Still going for the ball is Commentix. It's going to go off the back. He tries to come in and put some physical play on Ray, but misses that opportunity. Back into the middle from Ray. Palm Wonderful with the catch. He'll work to take it out. We are approaching halftime. This will be off of the sidewall. It goes up and above the nose of Commentix. Chance for Ninja. Ninja up in the air, looking near side, scores. What a carry from him. We are one apiece.
Oh, man. Just the control, the patience here. Waits for his chance. One pop, a little bit of an air roll, and just flicks that into the upper 90 over top of Palm Wonderful, who is an absolute spectator on that shot. 1-1 as the Flames draw level.
That is a gorgeous individual effort from him. Possible POTW. The way this series is going, this will be up off the sidewall. Coming in, Ray gets that removed unceremoniously from his possession. Back the other way come the Pandas. Towards the halfway dot. Ray will defer to Ninja. That's right on frame. Palm Wonderful has to come across the goal mouth and make a miraculous save. Back into the middle. Looking for Commentix. Ray is there first. He will meet the end of a demo, but it may not matter. Ninja with the follow. 2-1 Flames.
Unfortunately, Palm Wonderful on the sideboards there with this really awkward flick out that forces Commentix to come out and challenge for that one. Gets the demo, but not before Ray puts it off the backboard, and Ninja rotating in really aggressively gets that one into the open net. 2-1 Flames. Momentum back in the orange and yellow favor.
120 seconds to go. We're getting down to crunch time in game number 4. Pandas looking to try to tie this series up as mentioned. Ray and Ninja trying to not to let that happen. That'll go down off the intersection, and Ninja with a really good clear will eke that back out to the side wall. Ray puts it up in the air. Ninja needs to regroup. It goes to Commentix. Commentix will wrap it around the ramp. It'll go off the side panel of Ray. Down it goes. He will try to get it back to half, but Palm Wonderful has the challenge near the side. Back to the perimeter is Ninja. Trying a little bit of individual effort to get it past the Pandas. All for naught here. This will bounce off the ramp into the middle. Commentix putting this on frame. Ninja's got to be careful, and he'll put it right back from whence it came. 2-1 still. We're approaching 70 seconds left in game 4. That's towards the Flames net, and we have a tie game. Palm Wonderful gets it up and around Ray.
Really understanding of his hitbox on this one. That first little touch around Ninja here, and just getting that ball right around Ray. Ray gets all player, no ball, and it drifts in at the near post. Minute and 8 seconds left. The Pandas, with that pressure mounting, finally find a breakthrough. It's 2-2.
You and I may be in for another classic. Just kind of putting that out there. This has the makings of it. We've seen a little bit of everything in this series through 4 games, and we are not done by any stretch of the imagination. Tied up at 2. This will be around the corner in the Pandas' end. Up off the sidewall towards the perimeter. Having to make a touch on this is Ninja. He will. Defensive touch will get it back out to the perimeter. Ray gets bumped back into his own end, or Ninja does anyway. Ray going to give this a follow off the back. Has the touch. It's off the nose. Still a threat. Ninja for the lead. He cannot do it. 30 seconds left. Still deuces wild as we close in on another possible OT.
Pandas very much out of boost here, and Palm Wonderful just doing enough to get that ball away from his net further, but oh man, Komentik's coming out to that one aggressively, and they don't clear it past that green half of the field. Yeah, you know what? I think you're right, Curtis. Classic inbound.
Yeah, I certainly is looking that way at the moment. This will be off the back. Chance for Ray. Ray gets one long. He is going to try to give this a follow and delude the possibility of OT, but we are looking at it square in the face. It will touch the ground. Here we go again. Winner is going to have a distinct advantage either way in this series.
Either the Pandas pull it back, tied 2-2 with all the momentum in their favor, or the Flames take that 3-1 stranglehold on the
Ray!
series.
Oh, what a save! I thought he had that for sure. We remain tied.
Okay, game on. Let's go.
Let's go. Palm Wonderful is going to miss on the clear attempt. Out comes Ray. Taken in by Komentik. Ninja will get around Ray, try to keep it in. It will go up and around him. Ray gets a long clear. Here we go. Off the back. Looking for the double. He has it. Scores! 3-2. Flames take a 3-1 lead.
With the reset off the ball for the celebration, watch this. All four wheels cushion that ball down and in. Ray in celebration gets himself the flip. 3-1 Flames in this series. They move to elimination point.
That is incredible clutch from Ray as he's able to put that one in. And the Pandas got to be feeling really, really bad about a consistently good effort that entire game. They are still down 3-1. They are still in this series. They're in with a shout, but they have some distance to cover.
They gotta find a way to just get shots on the Flames net, control that boost, and force them into awkward spots. We've seen it a number of times. When they get pushed back a little bit and they're not really comfortable with their boost management, the Flames start to get a little bit squirrely, and that's when they're most vulnerable. The problem is, they're doing it to the Pandas more than the Pandas are doing it back the other way.
The Flames are one 300-second win away from a berth in the conference finals. They are this close, so close they can taste it, especially after a really good series against the Bulls. One of the wild card teams have a chance to really make a deep run in these MLD playoffs. This is right in front for Palm Wonderful, and Ray with the clear away. Ninja will regroup. Back the other way. Come the Flames. Near side. Double commit on defense. That's a dangerous place to live, and nothing that Ninja can do to take advantage. We were playing with 30 seconds in.
It's a good pass, just away from the defense. Let's break this down here. Ninja with pressure on, gets this ball at an angle where it comes off the backboard and out away from the line. That means that Ray's probably going to get to the ball quicker because Palm Wonderful has to read how far it's flying off the backboard there. Ray does a really good job cushioning that down. 1-0 Flames, all the momentum in their favor here.
It is safe to say now that Ray is popping off at the right time. This is going to be in the Flames' end for the moment. Panda's trying a recovery, but it's not going to be for very long as Ninja gets a long clear. Going to try to finish this one off. Ray, off the post, could not hit that shot. And back the other way come the Pandas. This will be Komentik trying to get there, but a really good takeaway by Ninja will thwart that attempt. We're a minute in. Hype train on full blast. Komentik trying one off the nose. Far side, very close. Could not finish it off. We remain a 1-0 lead.
Really close to that top corner there, and Palm Wonderful doing a great job digging Ray a hole to respawn out of there. Oh, man, that Marauder hitbox, though.
Yeah, no kidding. Dribble play from Palm Wonderful. He's going to get it taken away. Ninja back the other side, defers down to Komentik. Ray back to Ninja, scores! Left side of the net. We are 2-0, a minute and a half in.
That little flip by Komentik to try and bring the ball under control. I talk about it a lot. When you're in that animation, you're really having a hard time recovering to follow up on the play. Just catch the ball, drive it towards the boards. Because when you flip at it, you have such a poor chance of having a follow-up play, and the Flames make them pay for it 2-0.
They double their lead. Panda's in a really, really tough spot. We're a minute and a half in. They try to get one on frame. That, I believe, is their second shot. It is Komentik. This will be in the corner. Palm Wonderful trying to dribble in his own end. That's a dangerous place to try that. Komentik's going to need to bail him out. Gets it off the side. Ninja puts it right back down to Komentik. Tries a dribble play, but Ray will have none of this, and he'll send it back the other side. 3 minutes left. Ninja flies by the ball. Ray takes it away. Komentik gets a long play towards that Flames net. Is it on target? It's off the back and a huge defensive demo. Still there for Komentik, and he will follow up beautifully. Game halved at 2-1.
Game on as well. There, Commentex lobbing that one. Palm Wonderful's in a great spot, but he's stationary. Easy pickings for the defensive demo there by the Flames. Doesn't matter, though, because both of them facing their backboard. Commentex just jumps over top, slams it home, and they cut the lead to 1.
2:53 left in game number 5. Chance for the Flames to move on. They have the lead, but the Pandas did answer back with a goal just recently. Good demo there as well. It's Commentex trying to be their first. He is, but their second and most clutch is Ray. Ninja going to give this a follow, trying to stay in the air, but not at a very good angle. Ray's still there, may be able to cut this if he's careful. He will try towards the far side, but it's taken away by Commentex, and the Pandas will move out.
Ninja, again, too close to that ball there. You see him have to backflip awkwardly to try and keep himself away. Oh, Palm just misses the corner of that Marauder. If he hits it there, it's in on an angle, but instead just shanks it wide. 2 minutes to play. The Flames starting to have to play a lot more defense here as the Pandas pour it on.
They are indeed. This could tie the game. It's right in front. And a really good save from Ray. Ninja gets it up in the air. It will lurk at about the halfway line. Back the other way, Commentex. Looking, trying it off the nose near side. It'll get sent aside. We are a minute 50 left. Palm Wonderful, this will go above him. Great takeaway. Coming out of the Flames, going to try to get it near side. It goes up and above the crossbar as Palm Wonderful with a clutch defensive play.
Now, unfortunately, just lost that ball along the midfield line there, letting the Flames get in. Oh, a little bit of a clench moment there, too. 90 seconds to go. Pandas need to keep pouring it on here and try and find that breakthrough.
They may do just that. This is going to be in the Flames' corner. Trying to take possession is Ray. Boosting into this, he'll get it off the headlight, no further. Palm Wonderful trying to get it up. Not very good distance on the clear. To go back to Commentex. He will take possession. Immediately taken back by Ninja. Pandas need to regroup. Trying to get it around Ray, and not going to happen as it will go side to side, wall to wall, and up that ramp. 60 seconds left. Ninja, it'll go by him. Trying to cut the angle. Ray is going to get there first. He'll get it back to half. Palm sends it across. Ray with possession. Pandas need to get something working in the offensive end if they have a shot. Ninja, not going to let that happen. That'll go off to the far side and wide of that frame. Trying to boost into this is Ray off of the perimeter wall. Up is Commentex. It's Palm Wonderful trying for the touch, and a good piece of physical contact by Ray getting into the back of Commentex will give the Flames possession when it matters most.
Oh, but then they lose it when it matters most, too. In transition at halfway there, Ninja has to be really careful to get that one at least into the corner. Big bump by Commentex. Ray recovering, though. 15 seconds to go here. The Flames looking to clinch the series.
Oh, that's a dangerous ball. This is right in front. Ray is going to get there first with 8 seconds left. Pandas need to clinch. They need to get this ball in their possession. This is going to go off the corner in the Flames and need one more pop. They can't do it. The Flames are going to move into the conference championship game next weekend. They beat the Pandas with a score of 4-1.
Oh, man, my heart goes out to the Pandas on this one there. Everything at the end, they're trying to pour it on. They just cannot find a way to keep that one centered and find a way through, because the Flames were in just full panic mode, to be honest there. It just, man, that's tough, though. I mean, the own goal to kick off the series kind of set the tone, though, Curtis.
The own goal in the second game to ice that game, too, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's tough. That's a tough one.
Tough way to lose, but good games to everybody, though. That was a crazy good series. For it being a 4-1 score, the hype level was absolutely intense. Now, the good news is we have ducks going shark hunting here in very short order as the Blue Conference takes center stage as we try to find a second suitor for the conference championship. Right, and that is going to happen next weekend. It is Sharks and Pandas. It is coming your way very, very soon. Freestyle Friday, playoff edition on the MLD Network rolls on right after this.